The site is Ralph Wilson Stadium, located in Orchard Park, New York. Another season is drawing near its close, and each of today's teams would love nothing better than to add another victory to their record before its conclusion, as the visiting team square off against the Bills. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The visiting team have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the act. Let's get back to the action on the field. The kickoff team lines up. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 8-yard line. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
Number 12 on the return.
The visiting team line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Anderson gets set, gets the pass off. Clements just made a great defensive play.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Almost got it. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive. And the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
So the lineup to punt after going 3-0. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. The Bills have a very well-rounded defense, John. An ideal mixture of size and speed. And if they execute their game plan out there, look out.
You're right. They do have a lot of great athletes on this team. But what impresses me is their discipline. This one could turn out to be a long day for the offensive coordinator.
Picked off. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, visiting team. Johnson seemed to know exactly where that one was going.
That was great anticipation by the defender. It almost looked like he knew where the quarterback was going to go with the ball.
Emmanuel comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 19.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. They'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Bills using motion. Gets the toss to the right. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Man in motion. Throwing. It's going the other way. Into the open. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, visiting team. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then went. He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81.
Sends it sailing. From the 2-yard line. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. Henry, the lone back, using motion. To carry it. Only a yard by the halfback.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 21.
Come on, gee up. Fire out,
They give it to the halfback, closing in. This pass is incomplete. Harrison was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Cowboy. Get in there, Ron.
Steps up with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. Holiday got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 38. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Not the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
Bring the pain. Get up, Ron.
The visiting team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Hand it off to the back. Gain of about 1.
1 yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
47-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure. Takes the pass off. No trouble making that catch.
That's what these receivers are always looking for, a soft coverage or a hole in the zone where they can break free and wait for the pass to get there.
Ball right around midfield. Under pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. He couldn't hang on to it.
He got open, and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control.
This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the kick. This could be a good return.
33-yard punt. Return for a gain of 4 yards. They'll start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Sideline to sideline.
Hand off to the tailback. Slips the tackle. The defender goes down. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 26.
You got it.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. Harrison was right there to break that play up.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Throwing. And he hits his target.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 39. Sherwood, the man in motion. To carry it. Ooh, what a stiff one. Number 90 stops him at the 49. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
And he'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about him.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
And this is the fifth play of this drive. To the halfback, the interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
Yeah, and the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
The visiting team come out in the quarter defense. Throws it, and he hits his target. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
First and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hit him low. Come on, D up. Bust his grill.
Gets the pass off. And he's tackled at the 44-yard line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
It's third down and 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Larson gets set.
That's all you.
Throws it right to him. Ball loose. The Bills recover it. Big sigh of relief from the offense after the recovery.
You love an offense that is always aware of what's happening on the field.
A long field goal attempt here. This one from about 52 yards away. The kick is up. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
The 42-yard line. First and 10.
Charles. 8-yard gain.
Number 40 on the run. Gain of 8 on the play.
Not today. Bulldog under. Give it all you got.
Just about a yard on the run.
With the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
It's third down and a yard. Ball on the 49-yard line. Anderson sets up. Closing in. Throws out to the left. Incomplete. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. But what it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fair catch.
They'll start the drive at the 1-yard line. First and 10.
90 ball. Come on, get up.
Hands it off to the back. Breaks free. Breaks away from the tackler. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
Deep in their own territory.
Bring that pain, baby.
Henry. Pressure. Throws it. He has it. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
We'll see.
Under pressure, incomplete pass. He can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
On the cover. Second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Get in there. Give it all you got. We got nothing.
Hand it off. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 26. They're blitzing, pressure coming, and he's walked down in the backfield. And I'm sure we're going to see a lot more blitzing before this one's over.
I know that I would. He struggles when he's facing pressure up the middle. So bringing extra guys, trying to get additional pressure, can be very effective strategy.
Number 10 is back to punt. Spence sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. From the 36-yard line. Nice moves on that big punt return.
Sometimes all it takes is making the first guy miss, finding some room, and then just turning on the speed.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Dropping back to pass on first down. Guns it left side. This one falls incomplete. He knew that one was a catch if he didn't hit him hard.
He saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
The visiting team line up in the shotgun.
On the 40-yard line.
Charles. 8-yard gain.
Number 40 on the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Third and a deuce. Ball on the 32-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Tucks it away. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down. The visiting team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
They got Rusty.
Dropping back. Closing in. Throws it. And he's brought down at the 7-yard line. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
It's first and goal. 7 yards to the goal line.
First and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Get in there, Lon.
Loses one tackle. Touchdown, visiting team.
Now watch, this is the thing. He looks like one of those downhill runners. He shows some power. Power gets him right into the end zone.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Another drive leads to another score, and they're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
This defense has a solid core of players. They just don't seem to be playing very well in this one. They still have to go, and maybe they can turn things around. But they have to find a way to swing the momentum in their favor.
Emmanuel comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 81.
Nice kick and returnable from the 5. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Receives the handoff. Goes with a short pass to the right side. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Not much, but it's better than a loss.
When you see or feel the blitz and you start feeling the pressure, you got to remember that some yards are always better than none yards.
About 8 yards. Ball on their own 27.
Give it all you got.
With the pass, drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Got it. You got it. Cowboy. Fire out.
Pressure, throwing, incomplete pass. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
Number 10 lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. He has it with some open field. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, visiting team. A huge touchdown on the punt return.
That guy just broke into the open, and then he was gone.
The lineup for the extra point. And it's up. And he takes on the extra point. Punt coverage broke down on that one, John.
And now they've got their defense fired up and ready to make another stop. They can force him into 3 and out and punt again. Boy, you talk about a scenario. That coverage team will have to go right back out there and try and stop that guy from doing it back to back.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. It's on its way. From the 7-yard line. Still running. The Bills need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24.
You got him. Snake eye.
The Bills using motion. Tosses it right. Henry couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
They line up in the I formation.
5-yard line.
Again with the carry, the 30, the 40, the 50, and they finally make the tackle at the 38. Just a spectacular run by Henry.
He can really move out there. He accelerates quickly, hits a hole, and can make quick cuts when he sees contact coming. One thing that sets him apart is his heart. He's an effort player who loves to play this game.
Larson gets set. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 26-yard line.
Pass away here on 1st down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
We'll see. Give it all you got.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Hands it off. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 24-yard line. Steps up. Gets rid of it.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets him a first and keeps the drive going.
First and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
You got him.
A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So it's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Get at him, D.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Almost intercepted. Should have picked that one off.
And as a defender, you don't get too many opportunities like that. And when you're able to get 2 hands on it in your end zone, you're in the perfect position. Heck, you have to make that interception.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Let's squeeze.
Pressure coming. Throws to the end zone. The defense has it. So they throw away a great chance.
As a quarterback, the last thing you want to do is force a bad pass into the end zone like that. You would have been better off just throwing it away or taking off and running with it.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Give it all you got. Snake eyes.
They'll pass on the 1st down. Throws it. Puts his receiver in stride. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on second and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Only one man back. They give it to the halfback, and he barely got enough. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
The pass, incomplete pass. He somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 28. A good return on that punt.
Yep, he was one block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
What's the squirrel? Ball. Ain't nothing.
Closing in. Gets rid of it with the adjustment. Number 8 catches a float over the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Throwing on first down. Looking for an option. Throwing. Incomplete. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
Yeah, jarred that ball right out of there.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Larson gets set. Pressure. Looking for a receiver. Throws it. Incomplete pass. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
Receiver on the play.
Third and 10. Coming up.
Let's go. Ball. Hit him low. Bring the pain.
Looking for an option. Under pressure with the pass. Almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back because that could easily have been an interception.
Number 10 is looking for a good punt here. Here's the catch. Fair catch called for. They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. Anderson looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers.
20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hit the ball. That's all you. Get in there.
Steps up. Good play in the backfield by Sanders. Great job bringing down the quarterback.
He just used his speed to chase him down. Not many quarterbacks will outrun a corner coming from the outside. The defense can't get sloppy out there and miss tackles and let him get a first down. They might get the ball back and have a shot at some points before halftime.
Handed off to the back. Fletcher breaks the play up in the backfield. Charles couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch. If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 48-yard line. Going to the air on 1st down. Throws it, and this pass is completed. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
And they're going without a huddle. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
He's rushing the offense back to the line. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Harrison got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play, and that was another one right there. Before they can start to slow things down, they'll need to get into the red zone. That's when they can throw in a run or two.
Looking for an option with the pass. Nearly intercepted.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down. If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their blocks and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. A little over a minute left. Pressure coming. Throws it. A little off target, but caught. Amazing play by Blair.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Closing in with the pass. Almost got it. Almost picked it off in the end zone.
Yeah, if he could have come up with that one, not only does it take away the scoring threat, but it gets the ball back for your offense. I'm sure they'll have one of their receivers running near the sideline. And if they go to him, he's got to look upfield because he might be able to take it in for a score if the defense thinks he's just going to run out of bounds.
Pressure gets the pass off, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play.
Sell out. Give it all you got, D. Come on. Come on, D.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Number 9 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21, back to return.
Good distance. From the 6. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. They'll go from the I formation.
At the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Anderson gets set. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. The pass is picked off. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading a quarterback like a book.
We'll try to make the most of this red zone opportunity to add some points before we reach the half. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. He'll pass on 1st down. He surveys the field, and he makes the grab. About 6 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Drops back. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. I mean, you don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
With still plenty of time left, they might take a shot at the end zone here.
But they didn't want to blow their chance of getting some points before the half. So he has to be smart with his throw.
Gets rid of it. Comes up with it. So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line. The Bills call a timeout. They have none left. They'll try to add 3 with a field goal before halftime. Ryan Lindell will attempt this field goal from about 24 yards out. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21, back to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 14.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's you.
Charles. Now that's a stiff arm.
At the end of the first half, the score is BO 18, 28. Buffalo, 10.
So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 19, back to return.
They'll return this one. From the 5. The Bills face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 23-yard line. Henry, the deep man.
At the 23-yard line.
Henry.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
Melissa, anything new from the sideline?
Hi, Al. The head coach is pleased that his team leads right now, but he has concerns about his defense. He's disappointed in the lack of intensity and the missed tackles that have resulted in big plays. He knows that rapid improvement is needed if they hope to protect this lead. Al?
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Holiday made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
The Bills line up in the shotgun. Under pressure, looking for a receiver. Throws it, drops the interception. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete pass. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. Charles, the lone setback, using motion.
39-yard line.
Charles was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Throwing. Almost intercepted. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers.
38-yard line.
Man in motion. Dropping back. Pumps. Pressure coming. Fires it out to the right. Runs through the tackle. Penalty marker down.
Pass interference on the defense. Penalty is declined. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Only one man back. Closing in. Pump fake. Good play in the backfield. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside, but the rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. Pressure, throws it, almost picked off. Missed opportunity.
And what the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Throwing. Comes up with it. He lost it. It's scooped up. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10.
Sideline to sideline. Route.
Larson sets up. Hands it off. Under pressure. Slings it to the outside. Port continues to be a reliable target. That's his 3rd catch of the game. It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 28.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Pressure coming. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
On the cover.
The Bills line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Cowboy. All right. You see what you got. Let's go.
Looking downfield. Closing in. Throws it. Interception. Big opening. He's at the 20. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, visiting team. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Emmanuel is back and ready to put this one in the air. And he got all of that one. A great kick. Looking for leverage. The defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 18. Cross play to the left.
The defense is going to need to try something different to slow down this running game.
On the play.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
First and 10. Ball on their own 42. Larson sets up. Runs him over. 6, maybe 7 yards on the counter play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Bills using motion. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Big play chance, but the defender was there to knock it away.
This guy throws one of the best deep balls in the league. He delivers it with touch, and he has the ability to drop it right on the receiver's outside shoulder on those deep patterns. Nice job by the defender to stay with the coverage.
Henry, the deep man. Here comes the play. Henry couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
They're unable to pick up the first down, and here comes the punting unit again for the 6th time. Here's the punt. The return is setting up nicely, and he has room to run with it. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams there. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
Come on, be up.
On the carry. Off and running.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Drops back. Under pressure. Slings it to the outside. Good play in the backfield by Fletcher. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Anderson sets up. Throwing. He finds his man. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
The visiting team using motion. We'll get the call again. Minimal gain there. It looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays.
Second and 9. Ball on the 45-yard line. Come on, be up. Yeah.
Using motion. Stevens didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Let's go. Come on.
Pressure coming. Throws it, and it's complete. Anderson with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guys. He's playing very well right now.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
That's all you. Get in there.
Man in motion.
Bring that pain, baby.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolling. Excellent gain on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
Make a play here. Give it all you got, Keith. Come on. Wow.
Craver, the man in motion.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Stiff arm to the ground. Charles did a nice job breaking away on that carry.
Yeah, and you talk about speed and keeping your legs moving, and you see both of those qualities on this play.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Anderson gets set. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Bills, 35-10. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Handed off to the back. And he's tackled at the 26. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
Closing in, throwing. Nearly intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
11th play of this drive. He hands it off. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. 2, maybe 3 yards on the ground for the fullback.
2-yard gain on the play.
Emmanuel comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up. Through the uprights and good. Here's the kickoff team.
He is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back deep to return.
He sends it off. The Bills have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 21. First and 10.
Give it all you got. They got nothing.
Hand off to the tailback. The defender goes down. 1 yard gain by the running back.
Ball carrier. 1 yard gain on the play.
That all you got? Sideline to sideline.
Pressure. And he's brought down in the backfield. Good idea bringing the blitz in.
That was a heck of a play. I think he felt the rush coming. He just couldn't get out there quickly enough.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. Under pressure, gets the pass off. A great touch pass.
The quarterback knew that he didn't have to force that one in there. He just put it up and hoped that one of his receivers would run underneath it and make the catch.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Using split backs.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hand it off. Gain of about 1. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Using motion. He'll get it again. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
And that's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
48-yard.
Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Going to the right. Loss of about 1.
23, the ball carrier. Loss of 2 on the play.
The visiting team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
49-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Good pass rush, John, as they try to disrupt the timing.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
The coach chooses to punt here the 6th time they will have kicked it away. Fair catch called for.
Get at him, D.
Larson with a man in motion. He'll pass on the first down. Throws it. Incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 8.
Snake eye. Come on, get up.
Using motion.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Closing in with the throw. A good effort, but he was out of bounds.
If you get the ball to the receiver, he's usually going to make the catch. There's not much he can do if he has to catch the ball out of bounds, though.
5 wide receivers.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Dropping back, pressure, looking for a receiver, crosses it right, runs through the tackle. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Henry, the lone back. Henry. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7.
On the carry, 7-yard gain on the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Under pressure, slings it to the outside. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Third and 3. Ball on their own 35. Larson gets set. Brooks, the motion man. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Rosen off. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. You saw the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
Pass play here on 1st down. Looking downfield, gets the pass off. The defense really put the pressure on.
That's the best way to do it. As a defense, you never want the quarterback to be able to settle in and feel comfortable in the pocket. Bringing guys in blitz or playing bump and run on the outside can really disrupt the play's execution.
Closing in, throwing. Incomplete. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Third and 10. Ball on their own 42. Dime backs in for this play. Pressure with the pass. Won't have to break the stride. Lays into him with a stiff arm. Another 1st down, this time through the air.
And if they're not just picking up 1st downs, they're picking up 1st downs on 3rd down, which is even more impressive.
The Bills line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 48-yard line. Is that all you got?
To the air on 1st down. Rosen. This pass is incomplete. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. Ball at about midfield.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
2-minute warning coming up. The Bills using motion. Under pressure, gets the pass off, and comes up with it. Down he goes at the 30. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
2 minutes to the final gun. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. They'll go for the shotgun. They'll pass on 1st down. Incomplete. The pass was right there, but he couldn't bring it in.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing. because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard
Pressure
line.
coming. Gets the pass off. Great play in the backfield. Henry was right there to pull that pass in.
The receiver never took his eyes off that one, looking it into his hands as he ran under it.
Drops back with the throw. He hits his receiver. Blair is proving again why he's one of the quarterback's favorite targets. That's his 4th reception. And they go with a no huddle. Closing in, slings it to the outside. Down by this much here in the 4th, they had no choice but to go for it.
Well, they're at the point of the game where they have to try something. Heck, next time maybe you try something else, but you can understand why they want to go for it here.
This one is just about in the books.
The home team will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Looking to run it here. Charles was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 24. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Anderson sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Using the stiff arm. Sheds the back. And that'll keep this drive going.
I'll tell you, if the defense could have done a better job tackling, that would have been well short of a 1st down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
35-yard line.
Using motion. Looking to run it here. Gets away.
You know, when your running game is this ineffective, you have to look other places for offense.
Charles, the lone back.
Ball on the 35-yard line. That's the end of the game. The final score is Rio 18, 38. Buffalo 10.
This is Al Michaels
Thank
with
you for
John
attending
Madden
today's
saying
ball
goodbye
game.
for EA
Drive home
Sports.
safely.